Hey everybody, I'm Deb and welcome to my channel, Free Spirit Intention. And today we're going to talk about the August full moon in Aquarius on August 19th, but it's also called the super blue moon. A blue moon, you see, it's a full moon that you see twice in the same month, okay? So I got some notes down here and we're going to go through because this is a very interesting. So they also call it the sturgeon moon, and that has to do with fishing in these lakes that the fish, the sturgeons, are like abundant. So the Indians have named that because of all the fish in these certain lakes and stuff. But anyways, let's get on to the rest of it. So in my notes, because there was a lot about this, the full moon in Aquarius, which Aquarius is an air sign, and it's the 11th zodiac on the wheel. It's found that, it's the 11th. It's on the opposite axis from the fire sign of Leo. See, we're in Leo season, What that means is both signs tie to our passions, sense of expression, aspirations, and the connection with others, love or friendship. Don't make any major decisions, promises, or plans around love or relationships. Don't make anything like that. The super blue moon, super refers to two moons. It refers to the moon being closer to us, the Earth, so it looks a lot bigger because it's a little bit closer, not extremely closer, but it is closer. So there in turn makes the moon bigger or appear bigger. This time it's going to be it's going to be intense energy, more emotional. It's as full moons are always great time to manifest your dreams. Aquarius, the air sign, incorporated words, images, sound into your rituals to make it more powerful for your intentions. Aquarius rules over communities, the joining with groups with the same beliefs. So you will be moved to get with the people that have the same beliefs as you, and there's certain mantras that you want to speak out loud or write down your intention, but you really need to make a really conscious effort to, when you're doing these things, intentions that you're saying out loud, or if you're writing them down, you need to be really adamant and descriptive, and to really believe what you're saying, not half-assed or whatever. Really meditate and get into what you truly want to manifest. When this full moon arrives, which is August 19th, it's going to deal with your social sector. Strong, and it's saying surround yourself with friends, loved ones. Good, and it's a great time to throw a party, because you're going to be drawn to your friends, to your loved ones, for connection. This is a time that the groups that you're involved with, or the people that you're involved with, you're going to strive to connect with them. It's going to be like a pool, drawing you to these people. And so I wrote down some of the mantras or journal prompts that when you're in your manifesting, you might want to, or you might want to use the core 4 in magnetic minds. You could use those too. But these are the mantras or journal prompts that they suggested. My hopes and dreams are within reach. My hopes and dreams are within reach. I deserve a life of true fulfillment. I choose to align with a tribe who loves and supports me. I connect to others and make the world a better place. Those were the 4 mantras that they suggested. I'll go over, I'll say them again just so in case you're writing them down. Or my hopes and dreams are within reach. That's the first one. I deserve a life of true fulfillment. Number 2. Number 3 is I choose to align with a tribe who loves and supports me. And the 4th one is I connect to others and make the world a better place. Okay. August 19th marks the day of the year that the only full moon that's in Aquarius. Through 2024, there's not going to be another full moon that's in Aquarius. The sign of unity, democracy, and progress. It is a seasonal blue moon, name given to the 3rd full moon that has a rare 4 full moons in the season. It's the only full moon in 2024. Full blue moon, I mean. It falls smack dab in the middle of that Mercury retrograde. Aquarius is the sign that dealing with technology, AI, internet, related delays, flights, leaked data. So you might want to, just be a little bit more cautious than maybe than you usually are, because it's going to affect a lot of tech stuff. It also is crowd strikes, outrageous, could derail things for society at large. That really upsetted me when I was reading that. Crowd strike, outrage, could derail things for society at large. Retrograde Mercury, backing up through the theatrical Leo, will sit opposite of the full moon, sending out code red blurt alerts. And you might be getting embellishing of the truth, dramatic monologues, people just like really stretching everything. So be aware of that. You might get messages. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. You might be getting text message, emails, or whatever all of a sudden from your ex. And watch that you don't let that trouble back into your life. It's telling you to not go there. They are an ex for a reason. So don't get into that loop that you worked so hard to get out of that disaster. And I was glad that came up because, my ex has been texting me and it's like, no, I won't do that. 3 years of a narcissism. I'm good. I don't even need any more of that crap. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, the cosmic crash, the 90-degree square Jupiter and old school Saturn. This event only happens like every 9 or 10 years. So this is something monumental. The planets are opposite. Jupiter expands, Saturn contracts. Jupiter loves limitless horizons, with Saturn once organized into a strategy master plan. They like things set. They have that sequence, that structure. Jupiter craves novelty. Saturn craves traditional. Any idea, and their motto, before I tell you the motto, it's like any idea that you have, like if you're in business and you have 2 different groups, one opposing, one not, one for, one con, you're going to have to satisfy both of them in the middle. So if you're having conflicts with 2 different parties in your business, you have to strategize to bring them both together for a good end result. And yeah, so that's like that's just like with your emotional friends or loved ones. This is going to be a time that, if you want to solve a problem, you have to really have a different kind of solution than what you're used to having. Okay. Usually Aquarius full moon brings hardiness, lightness, um, but with all the other energies, it's a much heavier mood. But it could bring groundbreaking developments, can emerge. So broken communities might find a glimmer of hope. So maybe over there in the Middle East, maybe there might be a glimmer of hope. The ability to rise above petty conflicts will be strong on the 19th. If we can make room for creative solutions, that's what I was saying. You're going to have to come up with something different, some kind of creative solution if these conflicts occur, or, confrontations or any kind of drama. You're going to have to really think about something outside the box to fix it. You know what I'm saying? So, so the full moon in Aquarius, Saturn rules Aquarius, named after the Roman god Saturn. He is known as the father of time, first gods that govern the earth. That's the little mythology. So Aquarius energy holds tradition, comforts, has worked in it. This is what it's worked in the past. Will work forever. That's the way it thinks. Saturn thinks. Well, it's worked in the past. It's going to work again. It's going to work, forever. Don't change it. The old saying, like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. That's pretty much, that's the mentality of that. Review how you self-sabotage, how you soothe yourself. It says to pretty much keep a really close watch on those two things: how you soothe yourself and how you sabotage yourself. Aries, Aquarius opposes the Sun in Leo and Mercury retrograde in Leo. So could make you feel disheartened, could make you feel confused. Good. I'm glad that it's saying that because I've been real confused. I've been misplacing everything. I get my times mixed up with my groups and stuff. I'm always an hour off, and here I think I got it all together, and I'm wrong. I'm an hour off. And it's never an hour early. I'm always an hour late to be in those groups. And sorry, ladies, I really am sorry for that. But this is the excuse I'm going to give from now on. Oh, it's the Mercury retrograde, No, I'm just kidding. I have to laugh on that. Maintain your sense of self-belief. Try not to shut down or disconnect when you're having either some kind of little tiffs or somebody's making you mad. Try not to disconnect or shut down. Aquarius with Saturn rules the planet of restraint and time. Practice patience during this full moon. This full moon peaks 1 month prior to the lunar eclipse on September 18th. So it's almost a whole, the month. And that is very strange. That's why it is very intense, emotional. And it's saying, basically you're going to have to think outside the box. If something's different, what you're used to doing, like how you maybe smooth over some problems, it's not going to be so easy this time to smooth over these problems or smooth over the problems with certain people. It's not going to be so easy. You're going to have to think a little bit deeper, and you're going to have to think about and extend your thought pattern because you have to have something different to smooth this drama over. But it's telling you to be patient and know that people might exaggerate the truth. They might be dramatic monologues, to push your buttons or to get something over on you or something like that. Or so be aware. Not everybody's going to be bullshitting you, but just be aware of if things don't sound right, you might want to do a little investigating or something, or somebody, if it seems like it's not right or too good to be true, then as the old saying goes, if it seems like it's too good to be true, then it probably isn't really the truth. So, but that's what I have on the full moon in Aquarius on August 19th. It's also a super blue moon, full moon. It's also a super blue moon also. So I hope this will help you. You'll be able to see this if you want to go back and listen to it again to get more tips or remember other tips. But you want to be patient. You want to not necessarily not believe people, but things on the outside, like news bulletins or whatever. It might be over dramatized. It might be not necessarily actually the truth, the embellishment of the truth. Let's see what else. You might have to go outside the box to where you're used to be and smoothing something over by just, a few words or whatever. You might have to have really something that is impacting to fix a problem. Don't be afraid. Don't be disillusioned, because it's you can be losing your internet, your AI, anything. Your data could be breached. So be aware of that. That's another thing that doesn't sound too good. And then you had the 4 mantras that when you're manifesting, thinking of the things that you want to manifest, your dreams and stuff, because the full moon is the new moon is about setting an intention. The full moon is about manifesting and making sure that you put it out there and that you see some of the things coming back at you that you have put your intention out on the new moon. The full moon is, so this full moon, super blue moon, is going to be an intense energy, more emotional. Like, who needs more emotions? You know what I mean? I mean, especially when they're, everything that's going on in the world, we've got to, who wants more emotions about it? Because it's pretty terrible. So that is the things that you should be looking for this full moon in Aquarius, super blue moon. They go hand in hand, okay? So I hope that gives you, shed some light on the full moon in Aquarius, August 19th. It's coinciding with the super blue moon, okay? So I appreciate your time. Peace be with you all. Till the next time, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.